Welcome back, Chapter 15. I was listening to Kwame's voicemail, thanking me for sending him the money and saying what a lifesaver I was when BB started barking at the front door. Kwame had just said that his mother's recovery was going to be slow, but she was improving a little bit every day when I heard the knocking. I hit end. I was surprised to see Sadie standing there when I opened the door. Her short platinum hair on her tiny head looked like a French poodle, and she was wearing a lavender dress with puffy sleeves, which was so out of character it was almost funny. "What's wrong, Sadie?" "I have to cancel dinner tonight," she said, and stormed right past me and sat in Carl's chair, which I really didn't like. No one sits in that chair but me. "What's wrong?" "It's him. Again." "Not the preacher." "He's back. He left his wife." "What's that got to do with dinner tonight?" "Do you remember how you felt when you fell in love with Carl, Laretha?" "Of course I do. But Carl didn't have a wife, and I also wasn't a sanctimonious hypocrite. He left his wife for me." "You know what? I wish you had been a lesbian." "What's that supposed to mean?" "We always thought you were." "Well, I did, and Corinthia did." "What would make you think that?" "Because we never once heard you talk about any guy you were with, and we never saw you with one." Ugh, people used to think the same thing about me. "I was saving myself." "For who?" "For the Lord." "Well, you sure found him, didn't you? But why do you have to cancel dinner?" "Because he has no place to stay." "Are you standing here telling me you let that son of a bitch move in with you?" "Please don't tell me that, Sadie." "I did." "Well, I tell you what. Why don't you tell him to go find a church that's open late and stay there while we have dinner at your apartment? And while he's there, he can beg his Lord and Savior to forgive him for his sins and for being unworthy of your love and his wife's love." "I don't know if he'll understand." You are making me want to slap some sense into your ass. You know that, right? Have you told anybody else your good news? No. And why not? Because I'm afraid of what they might say. "Oh, so you came to see me thinking I was going to get all Oprah on you or something. Tell you to live your best life with this man? Can you just tell them I'm sick?" "No. Hell to the no. We are coming over to your apartment for dinner because you promised us you wouldn't back out this time. So it better be ready when we show up at 7 o'clock. And he better not be there when we get there, or we will sprinkle his ass with the kind of water that burns." "Lo, please." "No. In fact, hell no." She finally saying no. "Okay, I'll tell him to just stay in the bedroom." "No, that's too close. He needs to be gone." She stood there, looking stupid in all that lavender. "And we got a lot of other things we need to talk about." "Like what?" "Should I go down the list?" "Yes." Corinthia's thinking about selling her house and moving to San Diego, and she's serious this time. My alcoholic daughter has moved to Vegas with her unemployed boyfriend to become a blackjack dealer. "Really?" "Yes. Should I keep going?" "Lucky might be getting a divorce." "Oh shit, wait, I didn't mean to say that." "You mean she wants a divorce?" "No, Joe does." "Who can blame him?" "She's mean-spirited and judgmental, and my prayers for her to change her heart have not been answered." "Keep that to yourself, Sadie, and maybe pray a little harder for yourself while you're on your knees." She got up from the chair and moved over to the sofa. I didn't feel any more comfortable. "Would you like some coffee?" "No," she said, sinking against the back cushion. "Good, because I don't have any. And even if I did, I wouldn't make you a cup because right now, Sadie, I'm so pissed at you, I would like to slap you into next week." "No, I'm not pissed. I'm embarrassed for you that you would stoop this low over a man, and a married one at that. You've already made your feelings clear, Laretha. Wait until everybody else hear this shit. That's why I came over. I don't want you to tell them. What? You can't be serious. Not yet, please. I thought you had integrity, Sadie. I thought you were a woman of God. You are a fucking hypocrite, and don't act like your heart doesn't know it. Look, you've made your point about 1,000,000 times. Haven't you ever done anything stupid? Of course, but I have never slept with a married man. Let me ask you this. If he'd cheat on his wife of 25 years, what would make you think he won't cheat on you? There are no guarantees in life. Fine. I'll tell everyone we're having dinner here at my house. You can stay home with your man. No, I still like to come if you don't mind, Lo. I'm confused and I just need a little time to figure out what I'm going to do. Well, I guess you better pray on it. Now get out of here and I'll see you tonight. And if you're not here at 7, we're all going to storm your apartment and break down your door and drag your ass back over here. Do you have to swear so much, Laretha? I guess the hell so, I said. She pushed herself up to a standing position and walked in slow motion to the front door. And for the first time ever, I let her show herself out. Whoa. As soon as she left, I called Corinthia, Poochie, and Lucky and told them everything. Guess they don't keep no secrets between each other. It had been so long since I had cooked, I was afraid I'd forgotten how. I wasn't sure what would be easy and tasty and something that everybody would like, and I wasn't in any mood to go to the grocery store. Then I remembered that Corinthia had used the Grubhub app, so I sat down at my laptop and signed myself up. I could not believe all the restaurants there were to choose from. I knew everybody loved Mexican food, but the thought of beans made my stomach turn. Shit. We just had Chinese at Kohl's last time and I didn't want to repeat it. So I decided it wouldn't kill me to cook. But as I was staring at all the beautiful staged fish behind glass at Whole Foods, my cell phone rang. It was Corinthia. Lo, I'm on my way back down to San Diego. Bert is on the way to the ER. He left the treatment center a few days after I got home and went straight to his dealers, but he may have taken too many. I am going to strangle his stupid ass as soon as I see him. So I'm not going to make it tonight. Are you there? I'm here, Co, and I'm so sorry to hear this. He's going to be all right, isn't he? I don't know yet. I'll call you later. I'm an hour out. And she hung up. Hi, Grandma. Jonas came out from behind the counter with a wide, I'm so happy to be working smile. Are you looking for some of our super fresh seafood? What? Wait, is something wrong? You looked worried. It's not Jalecia, is it? No, I said. Are you all right? It's my friend Corinthia's son. He's just been taken to the hospital in San Diego. He may have taken too many pills. He went to give me a hug, but had on a green rubber apron, so he took off his rubber gloves and squeezed my hand. I will pray for him, he said, and I'll tell Senna and she'll pray for him too. You want to go upstairs and sit down for a few minutes, Grandma? I just might. I need to make a few calls. I took the escalator up to the second floor and walked over to the tables where people ate. I wasn't sure who to call first, but then my phone rang again and Lucky's name appeared. Did you talk to Corinthia, Lo? Yes. This is fucked up. What should we do? Let's wait to hear back from her. I don't like this, she said. I'm scared for Bert and for Co. I'm canceling dinner tonight. Fuck dinner, Lo. Who can eat? I'm coming over to your house and I'm going to call Sadie and tell her to come over too, if that's all right. Come. I left whatever I had put in my cart. I walked out of the store and wanted to keep walking all the way to San Diego to hug my friend, to give her some strength. When I got home, my driveway was full of cars, so I had to park in front of my house. All my friends know where I keep the key, and when I walked into the side door, Sadie and Lucky were sitting at the kitchen table. B.B. King was waiting in front of the sink. He knew something was wrong, which was why he put his snout on his front paws and closed his eyes. Has anybody heard from Corinthia? They both looked down and folded their hands. That's when I saw the tears falling. I covered my mouth. Bird overdosed, Sadie said. What did you say? You heard right, Lucky signed. I couldn't say what I wanted to because I couldn't stop my teeth from chattering. Then there was nothing but silence. I took a deep breath. But he made it to the hospital. Somebody please tell me he's in the hospital. Yes, but he's in the morgue, Sadie said. I stomped my left foot and then my right one, and then I jumped up and down because it just felt like too much death and pain and suffering was happening all around me when something could have and should have been done to prevent it. B.B. King whimpered. How did it happen? He took more than half a bottle of pain medication, Lucky said. Percocet? No, Oxycontin. The one they do documentaries about? But what difference does it make now? What can we do to help Co? Sadie asked. What would make him take so many? I asked. I don't know. Some people are troubled. I don't think they all get high just to get high, Sadie said with a sigh. Maybe he was in pain, I heard myself say. You're probably right, Lucky said, but not the kind a pill can stop. And he's only 41. Isn't Jalecia around the same age as Bird? Sadie asked. It felt like a dart had just been jabbed in my heart. She'll be 41 on her next birthday, I said. God damn it. Where's my phone? We need to call Co right now. Can somebody call her, please? She's not taking calls, Lucky said. She asked me to tell everybody to please wait until tomorrow morning to call. She's with her kids. I hope she'll come back to church. He will hear her, Sadie said. God can only do so much, Lucky moaned. Let's just pray for Bird and Corinthia, Sadie said. She's going to need our strength and support to help her get through this. Oh, just shut up, would you, Sadie? Larethia, are you okay? Lucky asked. No, I'm not okay, I said in what I knew was a cracked voice. I wish we could put our arms around Corinthia right now, and even though she's there with her daughters, we're her family too. Yes, we are, Lucky said at the same time as Sadie nodded her head. Then we all just sat there and watched the clock move from 1 minute to the next. My shoulders felt like they weighed a ton. I thought about picking up the phone to send Corinthia a text, but my fingers wouldn't let me. I knew what it felt like to hear, I'm so sorry for your loss, over and over and over. I'm tired of death. I'm tired of illness. I'm just tired. When I saw daylight sneaking through the blinds, I sat up and picked up the phone, which had been on my stomach all night. I dialed Corinthia's number, but she didn't answer. All I could manage to say was, Co, I'm sorry for your loss. I took B.B. King for a walk, and when we got home, I had a voicemail from Corinthia. Hi, Lo. Thank you for your call. This is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. I don't know if losing a child, if a child feels anything like losing a husband, but I know you know what loss feels like. I've decided to stay here in San Diego to be close to my other kids, but we'll let you know when I come to clean out my house. It'll be a minute. We are having a big service, so please don't come. Just do everything you can for your daughter while you still can. Love you. I decided not to call her back. Instead, I called Sadie and Lucky and simply said, get dressed. Meet me at my house in an hour. We're driving to San Diego. I know that's right, because she said, don't come. Y'all supposed to be friends. I put BB King in one of those doggy hotels and told them I wasn't sure if I'd be gone for 2 or 3 days. None of us uttered a single solitary word until we saw the sign that says San Diego in 23 miles, which was when we realized we didn't know exactly where we were going. Finally, Lucky said, "This isn't like a surprise party. Let's just text her and tell her we'll be there in a half an hour and to let us know where she's staying. By the way, where are we staying?" "I don't care," Sadie said. "I need room," Lucky said, "and a big bed since I'm big, but not for long." I was driving, but I didn't bother to look at Lucky through the rearview mirror. "Did anybody call Poochie?" Everybody had a "not me" look on their face. "Who wants to call her?" I asked. "Let's wait until we talk to Corinthia and find out if she called her," Sadie said. "Somebody text Corinthia, please," I said. "I will," Lucky said. Lucky said and did, and we waited. 5 minutes passed, then 10. "Nothing yet?" I asked. "Wait," Lucky said, pointing. "Get off at that exit." I pulled off the freeway and into a Starbucks parking lot, put the car in park, and put my hand in my laps. "Why did we get off?" Sadie asked. "Because this is what she just texted me. As grateful and thankful as I am for all your love and support, please turn around and head home. I am planning to stay here for however long I'm needed. I love all of you and thank you for your prayers. I'll keep you posted about when I'll be back. No need to send flowers or anything. My son is at peace." We sat there motionless and in silence for what felt like an hour. I rested my head on the steering wheel and tried to imagine what Cole might be going through, what I would be feeling if this was my daughter. A cold chill made me shiver at the thought, and I leaned over and snatched a handful of Starbucks napkins out of the glove compartment and just held them up for everybody until they were all gone. "I'll drive if you want to," Sadie said. "Want me to," Sadie said. "It's okay," I said, and backed up and drove to the entrance that would take us back to Pasadena. That's the end of chapter 15. Oh, I'm kind of torn between why Cole don't want them there to support her during the loss of her son. I thought they were closer than that. Is that I don't know what to say because I feel like hopefully she not lying that her son passed away, because she did say she was going to be moving, possibly selling her house and moving to San Diego, right? But she wasn't sure. Then all of a sudden her son passed and she going to San Diego, and it don't make sense why she don't want her friends there. Do y'all find that strange? I do. But that's the end of the chapter. I'll see you in the next chapter. Until next time. Bye.